Pancakes, listen, we all know they're not good for you. It's very simple. I'm gonna show you right now how to make a pancake that's not only nutritious, but amazing tasting at the same time. What we're gonna make today is a cheat day pancakes. And what I mean by cheat day pancakes is, this really isn't something you're gonna wanna make every day, obviously. But it is something that you could surprise your girl with, or your guy, on a Sunday morning. And the cool thing about it is that it's grain-free, gluten-free, dairy-free. And as far as syrup goes, there is none. So when we're done making the pancake, I'm gonna show you how I make my fruit topping, which is essentially just fruit and honey. And you can really use whatever fruit you want, but today I'm gonna use blackberries and some blueberries and some honey, and we're just gonna mash it up, and that's gonna be our topping. What you're gonna do is you're just gonna take your wet ingredients. This is some coconut oil that I already preheated, and some eggs that I already whisked. This is some apple cider vinegar and some almond and a couple other things in there, some goodies. There's also some honey in there too. So I want to try and get all that out of there. Because really the honey is the only sweetener that we're going to use in these pancakes. So there's no sugar or anything like that. So we'll mix that up real good. I got some of the low-calorie almond milk here. So that's the 30-calorie almond milk. So this is our dry ingredients. This is some flax seeds, some arrowroot. There's a bunch of different flours in there, but they're all grain-free and gluten-free. And once again, that's on the website. We're gonna mix that in there. There's arrowroot flour in here. It's really powdery, so when you mix it in, you just wanna make sure that it doesn't everywhere. I usually mix them for about 2 or 3 minutes just to make sure that everything's mixed and there's no clumps. The last thing you want is a bite into your pancake and get like some big bite full of some flour or something. All right, those are good to go. So the pan's already nice and hot. The trick to pancakes is to get the pan more than warm. So not super hot, but definitely you want it to be a good degrees where it's gonna cook the pancake pretty fast. Now, most people, this is where they'll put a bunch of butter in there. Really, they say they're doing it so it doesn't stick, but they're doing it really for flavor. You don't need to do it for flavor. These are already really flavored up with all the ingredients we just put. So we're just gonna pour our ingredients in there. I put a little bit of coconut oil in there. It's sweeter, so it adds a little bit of flavor, but really I just did it so the pancakes won't stick. And all I do is I put the coconut oil on a paper towel, and I just kind of wipe it on there just so it doesn't stick. So we're gonna pour that in there just like a normal pancake. Just like that. And we're gonna let that cook. And what you'll see when you make pancakes, you'll start to see these bubbles come up. When the bubbles stop coming up, that's when you know it's time to turn it. And if not turn it, at that point you can kind of lift it up and see if it's starting to turn, golden brown, which is essentially what you want. So while that's cooking, we're gonna make our topping. This is super simple. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take your fruit that you choose. In this case, I'm doing some blackberries, and I'm gonna do some blueberries. And I just do an equal amount. And then I take some honey, approximately like a tablespoon or something. But I wrote down for the website an exact amount, but it really doesn't matter. It's personal preference. And then you just mash it. You're gonna make it, you don't wanna make jelly, but you want it to be close to the same texture as jelly. So you just do that. And literally all you gotta do is just do it a couple times and it's done. So that's our topping. That's essentially what we're gonna be using as a substitute for syrup. All right, cool, so we'll set that to the side. By that time, the pancake's done. As you can see, it's nice and golden brown. Looks just like a normal pancake. Tastes better than a normal pancake, in my opinion. I should say a typical pancake. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your fruit topping and you're just gonna put that right on top, just like that. And that is your blueberry, blackberry pancakes. And I should say gluten and grain-free, that's the biggest thing.
Scallops, you know why people like them so much at restaurants? Because they dip them in a pound of butter. I'm gonna show you right now how to have the most amazing scallops without all that crap in it.